Alright, so, before I get going, I am going to say I'm not running a song right now. I've got one in the works. It's really, really rough right now, so I've got to do some whatever cleanup I can manage for that. However, as far as that goes, I don't think it's going to be all that needed. We're going to hop right into the game. I suspect, unfortunately, as much as I adore this game, I don't think this is one of those streams that's going to catch a lot of... Oh, come on, game, come on. I might as well start it. I suspect this isn't going to catch on too well, but this is a game that I really wanted to play. So, with that said, we're going to get this going. Light and dark. Oh, geez, I'm already falling too far behind. I will catch up on that. Let me pull it up here, and I will be able to avoid missing all of that. So let me read all of this, and we'll catch up where it gives me the opportunity, because that should be happening here very momentarily here. Where's the butter? The butter will be coming starting with the next stream, I promise. I do want to make sure I read this part of the dialogue here, so give me a second. Light and dark mark the passage of time. One fades into the other, forming an eternal cycle. A cycle of life. By the way, if the audio is too quiet, too loud, let me know. Right now, the game audio should be kind of quiet. This is kind of giving you the build-up. Within the Time Tower... And we have a big scroll here, so sorry about that. There we go. Alright, now I've caught up with the dialogue and I can actually be involved in what's going on. I forgot that thing auto-played. I remembered there was an opening bit, which is why I wanted to reset my cartridge here and get everything squared away. Get going, Amy. If you stay here, they may find you. We got some anime protagonist sounding guy here, although he's not. You're probably right. At this rate, we'll never stop Imperius. Without the powers of both light and dark, Valhalla is doomed. And for the record, I am playing on entirely original hardware. This is a real copy of the game, running on the GameCube Game Boy Advance player. Ran through a RetroTink 4K as best as I could manage to try and clean up the visuals a little bit. Give it a nice filter and all that stuff. So, what I want to say before we get going in this game, because I see Richard bringing it up, I'm actually very excited for this series after all the cool shit you said about this. I love this game, like, with a weird amount of passion. This is a game that carried me through a lot of my time growing up. It's very Pokemon-like, and we'll see that as we come in, but there's a lot of differences, and it's obviously an SMT game, Shin Megami Tensei. But this game came out in, I think, 2003? So this game is more than 20 fucking years old. And at the time, for everyone that is not familiar with that era, there was a movement to try and, like, get video games, a damn near band some people were pushing for, but that's kind of the higher extreme of it. But for many reasons, Pokemon was wrapped up in all of this controversy for, like, demonic teachings and some such garbage. There are versions of Pokemon banned in some parts of the world because of, like, religious reasons. So, no joke, like, it was a big movement. And this game came out in 2003, probably more so in, like, the end bit of that big run. Now, it was still popular, you know, it was still a push at the time. But this game managed to get an E rating. The entire game premise is going out and recruiting they literally say demons. Now, there's more than demons in here. You get into, like, mythology and gods and all that, as SMT does, but you come in here, and it's literally use demons. Some demons are good, some demons are bad. Use demons to fight other demons in essentially a demon cage match while you lead a rebellious force to overthrow the Imperius, as we just covered here in the story. We'll get into all of that, but the absurdity is there is straight up, I think the main characters are all elementary students, which tells you, like, what they were aiming for how young they were targeting their audience. And I think, I might be wrong, I might be misremembering, so please bear with me if I end up being wrong about this, but I seem to recall, major spoilers, some dark shit happens. And I'm not going to say anything more than that because I want it to be in full display on some of the shit that happens. So Amy here is like talking about saving Valhalla. I don't know how old she is in reality because like time works weird in this game. It's kind of part of the premise. But she ends up going undercover as an elementary school student, assuming I was right, they're elementary and not middle school. But either way, like that's still fucking young. Anyways, let's continue with the story as I just like gush about how much I love this game. Yeah, right now we're fighting a losing battle. I better go. Dark to light and back again. Yeah, see, I have to hit A to progress it here. It's not just doing its own thing. Such is life. Alright, let me read the chat here. I think this is going to cycle for a little bit with my skipping. Funny enough, my family was fine with Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! On the other hand. Yeah, that shit would have been outright banned if my mom wasn't pushing me to have them. Banned from my household as a kid. Okay. I assume that is other family members than your mother trying to deal with that. Because I know a lot of people, like their grandparents, were a big part of that as well. The displeasure with the I suppose I'll say demonic nature of what they were trying to say things were. I am Norn, the keeper of fate. Destiny's guide. Your destiny calls. But before you decide what path you take, you will require a name. Alright, so I am not going to go with the default name. That is like the canonical character's name. I'm popping myself in there. I love this game too much not to self-insert. Yeah, an interesting name. I suppose you're ready? Also, let's be honest here, like, for a 2003 Game Boy Advance game, some of this sprite art is kind of fucking dope. I also have a spoiler going forward in every other thumbnail I'll be using. I already have the template laid out. It will contain a spoiler, and it's basically just a picture of me screaming at Satan. Or what will be my character. So that's going to be a funny one. The in-game music is a touch loud. Thank you very much, Dodge. I will adjust that. Alright, let me know how that works in balance. Hold on, let me also move my mic. There we go. Let me know if that works any bit better for you. I was trying to go off of what I knew worked with other consoles when I'm running through something like this, so it's kind of a rough balance. I'm going to give this a minute and see if Dodge yells at me that I need to turn it down further. Wow, okay, hold up. Did that do anything for you? I'm showing that it should be at least a little bit quieter than where it was when I first started. Alright, hold up. I'm going to mute my microphone here and I'm going to check the feedback on what I'm seeing in the video here. 1 second, please. Alright, I really underestimated how bad that was gonna be. Again, when I'm looking at the feedback in OBS, that looked like it was pretty well balanced, but you were absolutely right. That was freaking awful. So hopefully that's better off. Sorry, too blunt. I don't know what you're talking about, blunt, but fair enough. Alright, the audio sounds alright to me now. Thank you very much, guys. I'm surprised at how much that had to drop. It is barely a blip on OBS right now, but it does seem like, yeah, like even though it was only like just kind of barely dancing in there before, it was absurd. So when I was doing those lower audio bits, I'm sure nothing was heard. God damn it. Dark and light, together shape eternity. Within are many paths, one of which is yours. Well, yeah, of course, you know, everybody's walking this path. Video Arcade, October 2000X. Oh god, even in the absurd, you know, this could be any time. It's still the year 2000. I think I ran into something similar with the Mega Man game. Rem City. Alright, so we're fighting Asmodeus and Puritus. I don't want to do the auto. By the way, if you're if it looks like this is a little hard to read, understand that this is going through a natural filter, so its base resolution is what the Game Boy Advance was. So I have cleaned this up as much as I could. If I wanted to, I could run this through an emulator and do some upscaling internally and get a better video quality, I think. However, what I have found is all of my ROM files for this game, which, by the way, were ripped from my physical drive for whatever reason, don't function properly. So I had to go for the physical game or go out and try to find a pirated copy, and you know that people don't like that. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Anyways, so I am going to be playing off of this. Cool looking monster designs to start with. It has some, you know what, rigid. I'd hate to tell you this. This game is rated E, or I'd love to tell you this actually. This game is rated E, and we're talking tame so far. That's what I said before, but I guess YouTube censors it the first time. You know what? YouTube likes to do YouTube stuff. Alright, I think running skills actually takes my HP. And I'd have to figure out what each element, what each factors of these do, because there's a lot of just general shorthand information. I know shock is the element type, so this is just going to be general damage, small damage, shock for one foe, and I think magic would be preferable at that point. Yeah, magical damage, I think that's everyone? Yeah, we'll hit both of them. Alright, so this is, I guess that would be an L, large damage for foes, but it costs 30 HP, but the cherubim is my healer. So let's take the Pyro Lock, which is fire magic, and we'll hit the guy that's not holding a flaming torch. And from this, it's going to be a lot of back and forth. I just wanted to look into what skills I had to work with. I remember in the base game, the cherubim is one of the actually really decent mid-range characters you can get. Alright, well the other... Let's try the stun shot. And we're going to continue the Pyro Lock. Garfu. My automobile is able to partake in karate, and it's just a new name, that's all that is. Alright, heal more. Technically, Karfu needs it more, and he's about to pop a skill, but I was worried because, you know, when your healer starts getting hurt, you panic. Alright, they're going for a boost. I don't think I have anything that's a strong debuff. Let me check here. Yeah, I don't think anything I've got is a particularly useful debuff. However, they did miss Cherubim the last round, so we're gonna heal up again. Damn needed. Oh, whoop. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Just had something freak out on me. All right, and ooh. I mean, we're probably going to be down to one enemy soon, so I can stop doing the heal cycle. That bastard and his little sliver of magic health. And unfortunately, I am now in a shit spot. Nothing. Okay, wait, hold up. Do I have a... I do have a follow-up. Okay, so I think... Yeah, okay. With a new heal, do I have... That's light. I don't know if light works on both of them. I know that the shock works on the red guy. I can deal with the red guy and then be one-on-one with the blue enemy. Son of a bitch! They have more as well. And because Karfu actually went down, I don't get a turn with that slot anymore. So I'm pretty much up shit creek without a paddle. If I pulled Karfu with even a small sliver of health, I could swap into somebody else, but because it just takes away my option altogether, I don't see this one working out too well. But that is one of the mechanics of this game. Once something dies in battle, you are, like, really crippled for that. Now, you can actually do some change-ups and fix a lot of that. Yeah, I can't even heal the others out there. The battle UI looks old even by 2003 standards. By the way things are laid out, there's something oddly charming about it, though. Yes, it is. I would more say it's very unorthodox. It really doesn't. It doesn't fit the theme then, and it barely fits the theme now. But also, in a weird way, yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I don't think. Yeah, no, we're gonna quit because I think that means we just leave, right? Yeah, okay. So that entire thing was actually simulating what the actual game is going to be like. So that battle background that looked very plain, very boring, and very sad, that isn't going to be what we see in almost all of the fights. That was intentionally made to feel even worse than what it's going to be in the future. But it doesn't change the fact that the UI is very dated and clunky. It definitely isn't the most straightforward on that. The other thing is, it's very hard to tell that if you look at the text box, it's actually blue layered on blue. And so the only hint you get about that is some of the rough shading in the corners of where the nameplate is. It's actually really bad on that. I'm not gonna deny that the game has some serious design issues. That wasn't too bad. I got my shit rocked. What are you talking about? Ian, not Battle Network again. Hey, Lena. What can I say? On the BattleNet, my demons are, unbeatable. I got my shit kicked in. Anyway, what's up? I found something very strange at school. Something that may interest our little group. What'd you find? I'll fill you in when everybody's together. All right. Sounds good to me. If that's the case, let's head for school. But yeah, as far as the actual world layout, like, it's not too bad. There is some really cool traversal stuff that will come up later on. No fucking joke. I was right. It's an elementary school. So these are elementary school kids. Rem Elementary School. Come on, Lena. Hurry up. That animation was atrocious. She just slid beside us. Akira's probably still in class. Well, let's check and see. Oh, son of a bitch. Which class was his? Nope. That looks like the nurse's spot. Nope. I know who I'm looking for, so I can pop in and just check if he's there or not. He might be on the... Never mind. Okay, well, if you know where Akira's class is, maybe speak up. That's all for today. Remember your homework. Meanwhile, did you realize that both Lena and I were just skipping class? She's in the arcade room yelling at me for playing games, but she was also not only skipping class, but exactly there herself. Hey Richard, welcome to the stream. How are things going for you? Hopefully things are going well. And I did not say that when Dodge or Rigid came in because I was distracted and I'm a terrible streamer. Anyways, guys, what's up? Hopefully things are going good as always. Well, if it isn't Ian, I'm surprised you still know how to get here. Jesus Christ, words I haven't heard in years. I think he likes you. Yeah. Lena, that has a very different meaning as you become an adult. Let's find Akira. Ian, Lena, sup? Hey Akira, we need to talk. Lena says she found something strange. That's right, I found a book about demons in the school library. Can you fucking believe it? You're kidding. A book about demons? I knew it. Ian just loves to talk about again, the context of when this came out. Like, if you're looking at this as like to review it for the ESRB or some shit, the fact that you get like if you were playing this and not streaming it, that's 10 minutes of gameplay, maybe. And it's like, hold up, there might be some red flags here. Meanwhile, today I'm just like, fucking more of this. I was in the library looking for a book. I sort of stumbled onto it. You won't believe what's in it. It has a real spell for summoning a demon. The library. Our library. Ian just loves to talk about demons. I mean, what? No. My favorite anime is Yu Yu Hakusho. So you know what? You're right. They absolutely fucking pegged me. Again, a term that has a very different meaning when you're an adult. And I should have thought about that before I said it. Oh boy. You're telling me this book is in the library. Jeez, Akira, a book about demons. Come on, let's check it out. Did I hear you talking about summoning demons? Whoa, who's this? That's Amy. She's new in school. Did I hear you right? You want to summon demons? Calm down, crazy Christian lady. Well, why not? Have you ever seen one? If I had the chance, I'd take it in a... Oh, I thought that was the other girl. If I had the chance, I'd take it in a second. That's what our little group's all about. Challenging the unknown. If you're interested, you're welcome to join us. Many ellipses. Sounds like fun. Oh, yeah, no. Sounds like fun. Count me in. Demon has a different meaning in different cultures anyways. That's true, but I don't know where you take the idea of this being different cultures when you have, oh man. when you have Hot Topic Satan actually going by the name of Lucifer. So, like, you know, where are we drawing the line on what is and isn't demons in terms of what you're playing? Because that is actually a thing that exists in this game, and I can't wait to show you the sprite art on the next thumbnail, because I couldn't wait to get to it in the game, and I'm sorry. It's so fucking funny to me. Alright, great. Ian, Akira, see you in the library. Don't be late. Otherwise, I might just summon a demon myself. And I get the feeling Lena would make good on that threat. Oh, shoot. Did I miss something? You go ahead, Ian. I'll catch up later. I'm just gonna stand here in the corner and do literally nothing. Alright, I think the library was all the way to the right here, if I remember right. Ian, I can't find the demon book. Ian, the demon book. I can't find it. What, are you kidding? You saw it here, right? Then I'll find it. It was around here. Alright, let's... I look at one bookshelf. Yeah, no, it's not here. What's next? Demon Funny Mustache Man from World War II? Well, that's strange. It was on the shelf just a while ago. Akira, Akira, the demon book's gone. Come on, let's find it. Alright, let's look around. And Ian, make sure you look everywhere. Alright, I seem to recall it's still on a bookshelf, so I'm gonna look at all the bookshelves. And I can't remember what is and isn't a tile. Well, I found an item. Love charm. Alright, then we got these two bookshelves again, but I can't get to the other one, so I have looked at all of the bookshelves. Not under the desks anywhere. This isn't the book, but there's something interesting written here. I'm sorry. Something interesting written in that book that leads you back to where we were looking for our book. It's not around here. Ian, we should look around some more. Darn it, it's got to be around. We are really dedicated. Nobody has seen anybody this dedicated to searching for a book in a library in fucking years. Hey, maybe it's on the floor over here. Akira finds the demon book. Ian, I found it! Way to go, Akira. Let me have a look. Ian grabs, just rips it from his hands violently, salivating on the book. Next, a wolf-like demon that protects the underworld. Ian is glued to that book. Well, he gets that way when it comes to demons. Wow. Is this for real? Akira, look here. This shows you how to summon a demon. No kidding. Ian, want to give it a try? A bunch of elementary kids. Again, this is a group of elementary students in a library just getting ready to perform a dark ritual. Like, where did they get the chicken to slaughter? This is so cool. Exciting, too. Oh, shit. Are you thinking about summoning demons? You need special powers for that. And if you have those powers, that means... Powers? What powers? I just want to read funny words from this book. Let's try it anyway. It's dangerous to summon demons. What if the demon you summon attacks us? Attacks us? Ah, don't worry. You've got Akira and me to protect you. Two tiny elementary school students who can't even wear our hat correctly. Gives me Persona 1 vibes. What's a book? Are those the things you listen to help you sleep? Hold up. Sorry, my doggo was out there doing the big bark wolf. Are you ready, Akira? Let's try the spell. The two boys chant the words to summon a demon. Kayaga ka lakahi ref achmi mia. We call you to appear before us. Now, I gave it my best shot. I'm sorry, guys. I will say, no special powers, no demons showed up. Fun fact, when my brother recently got Persona 3, he joked that he was gonna go summon the Persona. I at first thought what he meant, the game. 3 seconds later, I was like, wait, what? Yeah, no, that one, highly would recommend avoiding that method. I would take the Persona 5, you know, put a mask on and just rip it off violently. What the? Something just flashed. Be careful, everyone. Oh, something is coming. I gotta pay attention to who's saying what. Amy's the only one I have a voice for right now. And I'm still screwing it up. Yo, that's kind of a cool fire effect, though. Alright, so we summoned a gargoyle. Who dares to summon me from my home? Could it be you? You pitiful humans. I come all this way from Valhalla to find myself summoned by kids? Wow, a real demon. No kidding. This is unbelievable. Watch out! Ian, I think Amy might have been right. God, you know what? Maybe you're correct. Summoning a demon that we know nothing about might not have been the best idea. You said the incantation wrong. It summons Bill Cosby instead. Oh, well, I will keep my drink very close to me then. Gargoyle. That's a Oh, Jesus Christ! That's a demon from the Imperium. Why is it here? Well, if it isn't Amy, fleeing Valhalla and hiding here. I wonder where you disappeared to. But here you are. You saved me a lot of trouble by summoning me, and now, you're mine. That demon? It's after Amy. Lena, stop! Stay back! Lena just bum rushes the demon. With the fucking pose. Lena has no chill. Absolutely straight Bulma energy. Listen up, big and ugly. You've got yourself a serious attitude problem. If you think you can simply drop in and attack one of us, think again. 100% Bulma energy, and I love it. You annoying brat. If you're seeking to anger me, you've succeeded. Come here, you're mine. That sounds pretty rough, but okay. Spins her around and just throws her about the room. Hey, what's your problem? Let me go. I said let me go. Amy, if you want this brat to live, you will return with me to Valhalla. Lena! Ian, I don't know, I think Lena can handle herself. I know, but what can we do? Thought that said bitch and ugly for a second. Ian, Akira, take these. Use them against the demon. Hurry. God, they just brought me in a Power Ranger ass fucking gun. Alright, how do you deal with a demon? Ian, quick, take this Glock. We even call it the Demolock. It's a fucking demon Glock. Come on. Ian is handed a Vincom. Which, by the way, is how you know this is a fucking American elementary school. Amy walks in with because she handed one to both me and Akira. She walked into an elementary school strapped with 2 guns and nobody questioned anything. Ian, use the Demolock. Save Lena. No, I'm gonna go in swinging. Ian points the Demolock at the demon, unleashing a blinding light. So you're the one who summoned me. A DemiKid, eh? Part demon and part human. I'm Rand, a soul cat, and I'll be your partner and guide. Well, Gargoyle, now you've got a DemiKid and me to face. That's quite a package. Think you can handle it? I fear no package. A Gargoyle out here just absolutely looking to get railed. What? DemiKid? Just my luck. But then again, again! The Gargoyle here is just looking to get railed. I've always liked a challenge. To quote the crazy southern woman from Hell of a Boss, alright kids, guns out! No, I swear, Professor, I brought it for homework. What was for homework again? You said yesterday, God, I wish someone would do something about that annoying student. Oh, boy. Alright, we've got access to a basic heal. First strike, which is basically a quick attack. This is terrible, by the way. It's a quick attack that costs HP to use. Shining Howl is light with small damage. This would hit multiple enemies, but it's pointless. So I'm going to ride the straight attack for a while and heal where I need to. Unironically, though, I love that gargoyle design. Are they even going to make me have to heal? No, they're just being far more generous than they were with the video game fight. DemiKids, you're too late. This world has no future thanks to the time rift. And with no future, it can only fade away. He says as he just straight up dies on the floor. Ian and Akira, your DemiKid powers have awakened. Amy, do you understand what's going on? Ian and Akira are both have Demi powers. After Gargoyle appeared, I handed them my Demolock. Using the Demolock, they summoned allies, triggering their latent DemiKid powers. You knew this was gonna happen. And you gave them a gun! Chill out, Lena! It was the only way to take that demon out. Also, welcome to America! We're 4 years old and have 6 years of experience with firearms. Using the Demolock was our choice anyways. Yeah, Lena. If I had to do it again, I would. Plus, look at my new cat! Gargoyle mentioned something. A rift. A time rift. If that's true... No. I like that the Gargoyle's horns kind of resemble a witch's hat. There are a lot of unique flavors to a lot of the monsters that are repeat characters from the SMT series as well. You'll actually see a lot of familiar faces that have just a little bit of twist to them, and some of them are pretty cool. Where's she going? Didn't that thing say something about, like, there being no future? We better go with her. Let's go, Ian. Something's wrong. We might be needed. Well, that's that. Ian, if you want to change my name, go ahead. Literally giving me the, I would hate to try to Nuzlocke this game. My God, I would die at the first boss. It would be fucking game over. From here on, every demons an enemy. I've got a couple friends that can help. They'll be your allies. Alright, so we got this little cheerleader, like, fairy girl, the Aminos. I'll be honest, when I played this game the first time, there was something about the lava rat that I absolutely adored. One of the big mechanics in this game is fusing your monsters to make new, stronger monsters, your demons. And so you can fuse the lava rat with something and get something powerful out of it later. I kept the lava rat as the lava rat for way longer than I should have because I just thought it was adorable and I loved it. And when I found out that you can train monsters, the lava rat, no joke, I let train and I played the game and I ground experience, money and all that stuff, items, for an absurd amount of time to create a stronger, beefier party of monsters I really liked for the end game. And I brought a lava rat into the final stretch of the game because it just spent so much time getting trained that the numbers got good enough that it was viable to exist on the party. I don't know why I loved the lava rat as much as I did, and I'm not going to do that because that's an absurd amount of time to do any of that, but it's a thing that can be done, and I kind of wanted to share that because I know Rigid is a rat fan. Yeah, it's the Cyndaquil vibes. I think that's what did it. Should name it Rigid, but I'm going to just leave the demon names as is. The Windling, the little, the wind element, demonic monkey? Question mark? Alright, yeah, I was gonna say, I think that was the last one we get as a starter. Ian? If you need to talk to me when you're walking, press the B button. If you need a ride in demon-infested areas, press the R button. Try it out. Alright, so there's our little tutorial. And, oh, that's right, I'm not in a... Whoops! I'm not in a demon-infested area right now, so I can't ride Rand. I think I can ride him here. Yeah, okay. So eventually, there are things that change regarding how I ride, but you can kind of see... I was going to show you the walk speed difference, but I guess you're just going to have to understand that I'm fairly certain it's a little bit faster. Alright, so I can try to recruit some of these monsters. We'll use Rand. And we'll try General Diplomacy. Which did not work. Which then gives them a free strike. They can also make themselves stronger. Alright, so let's just tear through it. The thing is I would generally want to recruit as many monsters as possible. And yes, although all of my monsters have a level, as a master of them, I also have a level. And my level matters as to what kind of monsters I'm capable of handling, from what I understand, from what I remember. My level matters as to what I can get, who I can run with, as well as what kind of changes I can make to my Demilock, but we'll get into that later on. Hold up, Akira got a badass. A time rift. Well, Ian, take a look. Hold up, I wanna... No, I don't get to see the character model. You can ride a lion into battle. That's badass. Not only that, the lion has, like I said, things that will change and adapt and new abilities as we continue on. I don't want to get into too many specifics because a lot of that is, again, all tied to the progress range. I'm as much as I want to just gush about this game, I also don't want to spoil any of the story elements because some of these twists and turns are fucking absurd. What's this thing? Light, shadow, all twisted together. I think it looks kind of pretty. No, don't touch it! What is it, Amy? That's a time rift. Technically, it's a hole, a scar that appears where time has ceased to flow. So that time rift, it can destroy a world? A rift is a point where time is static. If left unchecked, the future fades to nothing. No future, no tomorrow. But I wanted tomorrow! We're talking about the end of the world. I'm not sure. This is actually the first rift I've ever seen. Ian, we've got to do something. You know what I'm gonna do? The one thing I was told not to do. I'm gonna charge right into that time rift. Alright. Touch the rift. We may find out what we're... Yeah, don't touch the rift. Touch the rift. The four kids reach out and touch the vortex. Light and shadow spill from the vortex, enveloping them. What's going on? What happened? Touching the rift threw us back in time. If this keeps up, time will come to a stop. Ian, this world will be cast into chaos. There's no time for an explanation. Please, trust me. Join me on the rooftop. There's a room up there. I need your powers. Otherwise, this world is doomed. I like lions too, as a Leo born in the year of the cock. Again, that is like the perfect duality there. On the idea of just strut your stuff and be the king. Fucking love it. Who happens to love rats? I have varied tastes. That doesn't mean I'd walk up to a lion, because I'm not an idiot. I am. I have pictures of me working in a position to where I was playing with. So, are you familiar with like the Tiger King stuff? And how some of what he did involved like going out and getting people to take pictures with the tigers and things, and it was part of a whole business venture or whatever. I worked while way too young to be employed, helping people do that in certain areas where I am, or where I was rather at the time. And that meant, as a very small child, I was dealing with anywhere from young cubs to adult tigers. So I have an affinity for big cats, and I am sorry if that bugs anybody. I would absolutely do it again. Amy, wait. Akira. Ian. I don't know about you, but doomed doesn't sound so good to me. Whatever's going on, I think we should help. Our world? Doomed? Ian, Lena's right. If she needs our help, we should join her. You go to the rooftop. I'll join you after I get ready. Again, Akira's just going off to the side doing his own shit. Alright, so I am going to hop on to, is it Rand or, I think it was R-A-N-D. I can check that. Yes, okay, R-A-N-D. I just need to remember it to the Yu Yu Hakusho reference. It's Rando. Getting some nasty screen effects at the top there, though. I saw Amy go in here. What do you think? Should we follow her inside? Why are we waiting? Get in there. Ready? Let's go in. And then there's that portal we saw in the cutscene. Shin, we have a problem. A time rift appeared. What? It can't be. This world's doomed if we don't get rid of it. Not even the powers of dark and light can... I know. We're in real trouble. Ian and Lena, you came. Amy, how can we get rid of the time rift? I heard something about time rifts in Valhalla. Maybe if we go there, we can find out what has to be done. Ian, my name is Shin. Amy and I are both from Valhalla. Your world is doomed because of the rift. Valhalla is not a very safe place to visit right now. There's a war going on between us rebels and the Imperium forces. Ian, if you want to save your world from the rifts, then join us. Pass through the time portal to Valhalla. We'll be waiting. You're fucking telling me I can just go to Valhalla? God damn, Thor, get ready! Well, Ian? We've got no... Look, you don't have to bend my arm over this. I'm going in. To save our world, we've got to go to Valhalla. I'm gonna just charge in there. Fucking party! That's basically what Valhalla is. An endless frat scene. We can't just sit around and do nothing. Well, I guess you're right. They said Valhalla isn't safe. Lena, I think you should stay behind. No, fuck you, I'm going! Are you nuts? You'd never survive without me. Ian, just try and stop me. Lena, wait up! Again, tell me she doesn't just, like, ooze Bulma vibes. A special effect that takes way too long to happen. 1 second, I need to grab a drink. So in this area, there is some unique stuff I want to showcase. First of all, I think the guy to my right is where I talk to rest. Before the coming of Imperius, Valhalla was a peaceful and prosperous kingdom. Everybody was free to do as they pleased. If your demons are weary, they're welcome to rest. Alright, yes, this is where I go to heal. This is basically my Pokemon Center guy. I'm gonna pop down here and grab these chests. I believe this guy... Okay, there's two things about this. One of these characters is, I think, the trainer. I think that's this guy. Or is he the... No. Okay, this is the guy who asks you questions about the game, and if you get enough right in sequence, you can get free monsters. And the monsters you get are start out fairly reasonable and can become very powerful. I'm not going to do this right now. I'm going to do this in between streaming sessions, I think. But you answer the quiz, you can get some special monsters. There's another thing about the era in which this game came out. There used to be a magazine you could buy. My father got it for me monthly. I absolutely loved reading through it. Called Nintendo Power. In the Nintendo Power magazines, they would talk about this game in a couple of articles back to back. In those areas were secret monsters you could find in the overworld that were completely invisible, and you could walk through them. I remember where the first one is, I think, and I'm gonna try to find it. But, like, again, that is how much I was into this game. I was reading my fucking Nintendo Power magazine trying to find all the secrets. Any unconscious demons, they can't recover at inns unless they're revived. This is a clinic for treating demons. Alright, so we're good here. Somewhere there is, Right, I think the trainer guys look similar to this guy, but I think they have a sword. I think they're blue with a sword. That's why I thought there might have been a trainer in there as well. It'd be fun to get drunk with Thor himself, and I say this as someone who doesn't drink alcohol very often. Look, again, I am very much not a pot guy. I'm not a marijuana guy, not a thing I do, not something I would partake in. And I'll be honest, even if my best friend handed me a joint and was just like, yo man, take a hit, it would be a dark, cold day in hell before I take that and just be like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, let's do it. Just because that's not my personality, that's not what I want to do, and you guys know damn well that I'm the kind of person that would not go against my personal choices. I'm not going to make other people live up to them, but I'm not going to go against my personal choices on that just because someone asked. However, if I was in a position where I was sitting next to Snoop Dogg and the man handed me a blunt, I'm taking the hit. There are things that you do because the moment will never be any more right. Sitting down and having a pint with Thor is one of those moments. I don't care if you don't drink. If you are in Valhalla with Thor and he hands you a beer, you fucking down it. Ian, you were out cold. We're now inside Valhalla's Time Tower. Amy and I are members of the rebellion here. We're heading for a hideout. You should come with us. Ian, we'll go with Amy. You can join us later. Our hideout is located west of the Time Tower. On the way, there's a town called Hermit. You can rest there. Ian, we have to find a way to save our world. You down it, you smash the mug on the ground. Absolutely. Again, it's one of those things where there is nothing that will ever beat it. It is its own perfect experience. I think there's some items back here. I also think there's a couple of goofy monsters. The owl. I'm remembering an owl as one of the first monsters. I want the owl. Alright, let me just deal with these guys. One person who was my friend for a bit, at one point, tried to peer pressure me into smoking in high school. I didn't do it, but I'm surprised that wasn't the last straw to make me end the friendship. I don't know if I've shared the story, but I have actually put someone through a table over the topic. And the issue isn't that I was offended that they asked or anything like that. I was at a party, and it was at a friend's house, and I was young and naive. I was young enough that... God, I was definitely in my teens, but I wasn't, it was definitely the high school era, but I think it might have been like when I was like about a freshman or something. Anyways, I'm gonna try to recruit the owl. Let's just be nice with the owl. Let's see what we get. God damn it. Alright, it was worth a shot. I wanted the owl, didn't get the owl. Anyways, I was at a party. Someone was was very adamant on trying to get everyone to get high. Obviously, a lot of people didn't question it at all. Uh-oh, Rand's getting a little roughed up. Let's pop in energy. No, wait, actually, I think his heal is better than the energy pill. Alright, I think the Aqua is going to be good against the Chef as well. Yeah, I think the heal skill is better than the heal items. I'm not sure if I remember that correctly, but it sounds right. That hits both. There we go, continue with that. Anyways, I said no, I was not interested, and I made it very clear that I wasn't mad that he asked, I wasn't, anything like that, but I did tell him that I am very much heavily against. Please do not ask again, because the second time, I probably will take offense to it. I drew the line in the sand, I was very respectful as I did so, and again, I was young, stupid, and naive. The man offered me a brownie. I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. Anyways, he cut himself off early. He was so desperate to be the guy to get Ian high that he lied to me and basically slipped me a pot brownie and told me in a laughing, hysterical, ha, I got you kind of fashion. As I was chewing the brownie, I spit it out, and I put him through a table. I legitimately picked him up and slammed him through a table. So, overreaction? Sure. I think justified. That is a level of deceit, lies, and if it was somebody doing something like that with something that wasn't pot, suddenly people get more angry about it. It was referenced earlier with the Bill Cosby story. Someone willing to drug someone, not a good person. I don't care if it's pot or what. Gotta shoot. Have a good stream. Thank you very much for stopping in, Dodge. Have a blessed one. Hopefully you have a good. I think it's pretty either late or early for you. I don't know. Time zones are weird for me. Anyways, have a blessed one. Have a good day. Nah, I would have done the same. Again, I have had people tell me, Ian, that was such an absurd overreaction. The hell are you doing? Stop being an idiot. And it's just, look, I get it. You disagree. I don't. And I think I have... God damn it! Okay, so Lava Rat did come in. So that means when I was in that game fight, I didn't catch on to the fact that off to the left, I didn't have a follow-up monster. And on the right, I did. Had I looked into that earlier, I would have been able to realize that on the right, that was the one more willing to lose if I had to, because a new one would cycle in and another one that is commonly known to have the heal skill. So that would have been a better forethought plan if I went through that again. Which also tells me the other side probably also only had 3 monsters, and it does matter who is in line for what as to what happens when a monster perishes. Just because you have more monsters in your party doesn't mean any one of them can come in when one falls. It actually is a system in the game that determines that. But we got the Lava Rat out here right now, and frankly, all things considered, that's an upgrade anyways. What the fuck with these goddamn magic HP pixels? That motherfucker is sitting on a single goddamn hit point. Meanwhile, I dropped from full to dead in 1 round. I'm gonna have to go back and heal. 2 HP! The motherfucker had 2 HP! Alright. I should probably hop on Rand as well when I'm out there. I think I can cover more distance between fights. Shoot. There are also, in here, if I remember correctly, let me show you this. Up here is either like challenge areas or something like that, or other worlds, and I can't remember specifically. I think that's the one we came from, but I swear there's like other gates that open up later. I might be wrong, I might be misremembering that as well. Again, it's the game's 20 years old and I don't even remember the last time I played it. I just remember that when I played it, the game was really enjoyable for me. Alright, I need to revive some monsters. God, that's expensive. I need to be much more careful with that. Alright, we're going to heal up here. At least healing here is free. The revival, though. Damn! Money get fucked! I swear there's an item over here. I seem to recall it. No, I'm going to fight the chef first and then try to recruit. The other thing is I also seem to recall that monsters don't have levels that you can see. Obviously, you can look at it and figure that out. But they have varying ranges of strength that they can spawn in at. And I don't remember specifically what any of that means or looks like. What I do... Hold on, do I have heal? Yes, we have heal here. Okay. Is that when the monsters come in, they will sometimes have taglines attached to them, like a weak hoodle or whatever this monster was named. I can't remember. Let me see if it'll give me the name when it attacks. There we go. A weak hootie appeared. A strong hootie. An angry hootie. It's got like words that it throws in there. And I don't know if that's necessarily the implication for how strong the monster itself is, or if it's an implication for the tactic you need to try to use when trying to recruit the monster. I don't remember how any of that specifically worked. God damn it, I thought there was an item over there. I was so confident in that. But yeah, we have the weak flying rat off to the side. I didn't read the name. I'm not so worried about names right now in terms of the monsters I'm not going to be recruiting. And I don't think I'm going to be recruiting any monsters until I'm a little bit stronger to justify spending the risky turn. Taking the hit that they're going to get for free. I also really want to get that white serpent that we saw. I think it's kind of reminiscent of a dragon monster. Like a tiny little baby dragon thing. Of the Eastern design. What it reminded me of when playing the game back in the time of when the game came out. If you're familiar with Inuyasha, there's a character in that show, Kikyo. So yeah, they call it the Tsunami. And she is basically an undead, technically summoned. And in order for her to remain in the world, she has to consume souls. And she has these serpent things that fly around her, and they actually will take souls and bring them to her to fuel her ability to continue existing. This tsunami creature here, for whatever reason, often reminded me of the, what do they call them, soul stealers or whatever, that followed Kikyo in Inuyasha. The owl is quite cute. He looks like he works at the library. The gym of the mind. I actually think he has a bib on him. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. I think he's like a baby owl. I think, and I might be wrong, I think it's a baby owl wearing a diaper and a bib. That is my thought of what that is. But it's hilariously goofy, and I love it. That was why I wanted one earlier. God damn. The monsters are not weak. Like, they don't give you a very comfortable buffer zone to be able to grind right out of the gate. And then, of course, the fact that every encounter you run into is not even necessarily the encounter you see on the screen. The fact that any fight you're in is not necessarily shown. Oh, this could be dumb. Both of them could die if I do it this way, but I think Rand is faster. So if I heal her, maybe she can turn around and heal Rand. I will take the power down. I was panicked. That chef had me a little bit spooked there when I saw it was using a skill, because I know that can hit both monsters. Some of them can. So obviously, as an RPG, this game is, by its design, very grind heavy. My entire plan when doing this is to be able to do a lot of the grinding, the monster merging, a lot of the stuff where it's in between big story beats. I want to primarily beef myself up at the town I'm at prior to getting to new ones anyways. So I'm going to do a lot of that in between streams. Obviously, this being the first stream, I am restricted in what I have the availability to do as my attempt to do that. Alright. This could be dumb, but I want to see if I can recruit this thing. Let's just ask. Ask nicely. Hell yeah. No nickname, we've got a tsunami. Alright, and I think... Okay, so lava... Goddamn, the lava rat even has heal. The lava rat is just so fucking good. Get fucked with how good the lava rat is. Alright, so here is where I think I can change my party up. Yeah. So, the Windling is an ogre-based creature. I am going to figure out... No, wait, I think it's set. Set is for the power. Is it access? Here we go. Here we go. I am going to put the tsunami, which is, again, a dragon creature. I am going to summon the tsunami in replace for the windling. Because Amino's being able to heal is important. Lava Rat being able to heal is important. Lava Rat being the fucking Lava Rat is also important. The Monkey Ogre can get out of here. I want to get to the next town as quickly as possible, which is kind of what I'm trying to do, but obviously random encounters suck as a video game mechanic and they take too much time. But there is something that happens there that is... I'm gonna have to save before I do the cutscene because I think once the cutscene starts, I'm kind of locked in. And I suspect I'm going to lose, but I want to show the scene before I grind for the scene. Off stream maybe, because the sheer amount of time that I would have to take to do it to get to where I want to be, I don't know what that's gonna look like, and I don't want people to have to sit through another hour of grinding for the next story beat. This game is very, very slow at the start. That is a big deal. However, as you merge monsters and unlock new skills and start to combine things to make a party that you like, you can actually move along at a very nice pace. You're not nearly as locked down. Let's swap over to the Lava Rat now. Alright, I should be able to deal with the monster anyways, so Lava Rat can heal in between fights. Yeah, can't use heal there, so we're gonna have Rand heal the Lava Rat. And I'm not sure, I want to check, I think now the layout has changed. Right, so I have to actually manually do that in between fights. There are also things that you can get for your Demilock that will affect the game. Ones that will increase certain powers, ones that will let you carry more creatures with you, demons. Ones that will make some demons stronger, if I recall. I think there's even some that will, like, change the music? I can't remember if that's a thing or not, but it sounds like I want to say it was. The monster merging thing really has been a thing in the SMT series for a long time, hasn't it? My only exposure to the series between the two being two spin-offs, one of them being that weird Fire Emblem crossover. Yes it has. The thing is the element to it in this game has some changes that make things a little bit different. It's still very, very similar to everything that SMT has done before. One of the things you can get in this game is relics, and you can combine relics to make monsters as well as a way of fusing items essentially to create monsters. And I believe you can also fuse relics with monsters. So the formula of just how wild you can start kind of playing with things is definitely pretty expansive. Also, you can start teaching creatures skills that they shouldn't necessarily have as well. Yeah, we're gonna keep fighting. If they both hit Rand, this could suck. If they both hit the Lava Rat, this could suck. Ooh. No! My baby boy! And what's worse is Amino is pretty much pointless without mana. I'm sorry, did that monster just say, fuck you, you're too weak and peace out? Is that what just happened? Did I just get mocked by it? Son of a bitch, that was a shortcut. I could have taken that. And now, I've made my walk even worse. Alright, let's swap over to Tsunami, because that's kind of all I can do. Amino is just pointless without magic. One of the things I seem to recall being a viable thing to do early on in the game... Yo, hold up! Full party heal! Tsunami is actually pretty freaking useful. Look, it's a rat that's on fire. What do I want? The thing's already constantly in searing pain. There we go. Alright, let me just... oh, there we go. By the way... I'm now maybe halfway there. God, this thing is so long. Alright, let me take a look here. Heal. Amino. Heal. Whoops. Tsunami. Let me go to the Vinicom. Let me arrange. I can't wait until I'm able to be far enough into the game that this is not the constant back and forth balance that I have to do. I have 790 monies. I'm gonna hate to say it. I gotta go back and heal. No. No! It's a lie! Being back here's all a lie! That was actually a pretty good sprint. Could I get some more of those? Alright, I know I'm going to go into heal anyway, so let's see if I can't recruit one of these things. We're going to be a little angrier this time. Being friendly didn't work, so I'm just going to punch it in the throat. Which apparently got me a hootie. There you go, violence is the answer. So now, I know that Ran's gonna hurt itself, and I'm fairly certain Tsunami's not as fast as the chef. So my thought here is Ran's gonna hurt himself to do some damage to both enemies, and then the Tsunami can still manage to heal. Never mind, that's just a really good skill and it was unnecessary. Alright, I think once I'm next fully healed, I should be able to, if I can get a couple of dashes like that one I got at the end there, I think I can make a dash all the way for, what do they call it? Hamlet or something like that? Hermit? Whatever the first city town is. Almost as soon as I get out here, just get on the cat. Run! Go! I think realistically, your physical attack in this game, unless you make use of some buffs, is not the predominantly most efficient or the most effective way to partake in battle, but because I have to worry about a lot of my MP consumption, I don't know if I want to just burn through my skills knowing how many fights I have to do to get there. How the hell does this motherfucker constantly hold on with 2 goddamn health? Grabbing another drink. There we go. I'm at least actually making some pretty good money now. I'm already back to what I just spent to revive my monster. Honestly, the money in this game is also a very important thing. Most of your upgrades to your Demilock... Mother sweet fuck! I almost just want to run! Please! Thank God. Okay. I have an item to fix that. I don't want to fucking just all the way back. Just get rid of that. There we go. I'm going to keep going. Alright, I think I want to go to the right here. It's not where progress is, but it's where something else is. I should make it to the town first. I should go to where I know progress is. At this point, it's kind of needed. Just to get a change of scenery, please. But yeah, I didn't point it out, but as you recall, I mentioned that the background changes. Because of where we are, this is the background we get. I think the background changes based on what area of the game you're at. So it actually will become reminiscent of where you are, is what you're looking at as you fight. Just get me up here. Right, one of these guys... No, wait, this might just be the clinic stuff. Imperium soldiers think they own the world. Hello? Will you be staying? I will be staying. I'll heal up. I'm here. I'm gonna heal. The ground is horny. If you run around, you can see that there's pillars all over the place, so it does reflect the map. Alright, definitely gonna save now that we're here. There were some rebels around here just a little while ago. I hope they got away. So yeah, obviously the random citizens are not fans of the Imperium either, or the Imperius or whatever they call it. I think it's called the Imperium in a lot of the wiki stuff for whatever reason, but I think they've been using Imperius so far. The Angel Wing allows you to jump to any city that you visited before. Demons. Yeah, okay, so there are a lot more out-of-field spells you can get, such as teleport, such as heal. And I think teleport works better in here than it did in Pokemon in the early days. I think you can pick where you teleport to. Your teleport skill becomes invaluable to have somebody on your party that has it, because it basically becomes your fast travel. Alright, so the clinic for healing. So this is all just healing. So MH is like, I don't know, monster health or whatever. Medical healing. Sorry, I'm the only one here. I know that's not entirely true, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because I don't want to get stuff started. The Imperium soldiers, they treat us like dirt. Okay, so this is where I'm going to fuse. No, this is where I get items. You can actually see the encounter rate. I'll buy the map. I'm gonna need a couple energy pills. Let's buy 5 of those. And the mana juice is actually more important. I'm gonna buy 8 of those. That eats into my money heavily, but that means that I can actually recover without spending mana, and when need to, pop the mana to continue going forward. Right, this is where the fusion happens. So, let's take a look at what we're working with here. If we sacrifice Tsunami, and we merge them with the Aminos, we end up with a Nikere. I assume I pronounced that right, but let's see what we get if we merge them with the Lava Rat. Yo, hold up, the crane's actually pretty fucking good. Hold up, I want the crane. Give me the fire-breathing crane. The rat is just upgrading. The Imperium sounds like a royal boner pill. Well... I had a joke to make, but I'm not sure I want to go with it, so I'm gonna leave that one on the burner. But we are going to be able to take skills that the other ones had. If your scepter is erect for any more than 4 hours, consult your clinic immediately. Your cleric immediately. I was gonna go with like the royal scepter, being that the Imperium emperors. Anyways, I was going in the same avenue you were. I just tried to think better of it. I shouldn't have. I should know better. All right, so I can take 3 skills from before. The crane is already coming with a fire skill, but I think flare is multiple. Pyro is stronger and individual. Repel is like, well, like it does what it sounds like. It keeps monsters away for a little bit, which is very useful at the beginning. Power boost makes all of my monsters stronger. Aqua gives me some type coverage. And I don't remember how effective it is to try and inflict status ailments on the monsters, but I like that because heal all is pretty good too. No nickname. We're gonna get a crane. So I can put the crane in my party right now, but what I'm going to do is back out. Nope, that's for the other thing. I need the access. And I'm going to bring the Windling and the Hootie in and put the crane essentially in my PC. Going with Pokemon terms here. Because this gives me 3 monsters that I'm not particularly sold on that I can turn into other things. And anything that is the odd one out that I see no use in using, I'm going to give to Rand, because by giving monsters to Rand, they become stronger still. Alright, again, the Makara is not bad. That's actually a pretty good one. Again, for the early game. Now we're talking. Hold up. Elfine is pretty good. Let's see what happens, though, if I put Hootie with Amino. Again! Hold on. Okay, so the difference here is Centaur is generally really good as well. Was it Amino that it was fused with? No. So, Hootie being the one to get rid of is going to be pretty much guaranteed. Hootie's already given me good stuff here. Again, that is heavily magic focused. Pretty good speed. The big difference here is look at that HP and MP pool. But if we go over here, you get actually a pretty, arguably better stat layout offensively, again for the early game. But you get shit for MP and HP, and I am giving up some pretty useful monsters. So I am going to take Elfine and see what we can get out of this. Merge demons together, get a child. That sounds like the merging is a very different description as to what's happening. We both have a stupid sense of humor. Yes, yes, yes. We are 2 dumbasses in a pod. Or at least I'm a dumbass in a pod. I gotta give you more credit than that. Give me the defense buff, give me the light damage, give me the fire damage. And we still have a heal all, and we have a massive MP pool. That feels like a much better trade-off. Alright, Elfine is popping right into the start area. Continue. Yes. Amino. Wait, hold on. There might be one more layer to this that could be useful. I'm going to check before I burn Amino's soul against Rand and make Rand stronger. Alright, so let me see, out of curiosity, what happens if I get rid of Aminos into either of these guys. We get a downgrade. We get an upgrade. But I'm not sure I want a little electric sheep baby boy. God damn it, that's pretty useful though. I might be smart when it comes to certain random things, but I'm still a dumbass. Welcome to the club. I think I am going to... Man, the crane's I don't want to get rid of the crane. The crane's actually pretty good. 81, 36, 90, 34. It's not enough of an upgrade. I'm gonna burn it into Rand and make Rand stronger. I think this reduces Rand's level again, but I might... No. I might be wrong. I think burning monsters into Rand can give him experience, and increase his stats outside of that as well. And I think maybe give him some skills that he doesn't have otherwise. So what we have here is by taking Rand. Actually, I want to do it a different way. I'm going to take Amino's, and this will let us see here. We can see Rand's stats, and it looks like merging gives me no immediate stat buffs, but we'll see what happens from the trade-off. There we go. Got an attack buff. Not that it's much, but over time that does start to add up. Because that is an attack buff to my stats that didn't have to come at the cost of gaining a level. Right. So let's save here. Not save. Let's do the actual save, please. And I'm going to go to where I know some of the story stuff is. I think they're in here somewhere. Yeah. But where are they? I thought she was right here, but I might be wrong. Oh, wait, maybe I'm ahead of things. Oh dear, soldiers from the Imperium. So terrifying. They're here to arrest rebels. Poor Judy's hiding in one of those houses. If you see her, please help her. Alright, so I think that is where I trigger that, but I also want to talk to these guys. Nobody passes until we round up the rebels. There we go. This is setting me up for a boss fight, by the way. Caught me. Oh? You're Ian. Well, that's right. And you are? I'm Judy, a member of the rebellion. Amy said that you're here on a quest, that you need to rid your world of time rifts. You know Amy? Tell me, how can I get to the rebel lair? Go west. It's just past the foggy marsh. But Imperium patrols have set up roadblocks. It doesn't look like you can go there just yet. I swear there's like another layer of triggering stuff here. What am I missing? Alright, let's try talking to her again. Maybe it's a follow-up thing. Can't go to the lair, not with the Imperium soldiers there. Okay, yeah, so I do have to talk to her again. You! What are you doing? You're Judy. Come with us. We have a few questions to ask. What? No, I didn't do anything. We'll see about that. Come on. No way. Take your filthy hands off of me. So here we go. Right out of the gate, we have another elementary school student getting kidnapped by Imperial soldiers. A scream. Judy, let me go! Alright, yeah, okay, she's over here. That guy looks fucking butt ugly. I don't recognize you. What do you want? How about you get your hands off of her? You've gotten some nerve, boy. I'll show you what it means to anger Kime the Mighty. The rebellion? Are we gonna go all French Revolution on some shitty royals? Sounds interesting. Okay. I don't want to spoil too much, but no joke, this goes places in line with what you're talking about that actually get almost uncomfortable. Alright, so we've got some Mariners and a Yeti. If I remember right, Mariners are also magic based, so they're kind of focused on that as the big trade-off. I almost think it's better to have Rand defend himself because I think the other monsters are technically stronger. Let me see. Right, resistance is an 8, defense is a 10. Defense is a 9, but so much more health. And the resistance is actually pretty decent. Yeah. So I actually almost think trying to use Rand to sponge some damage might be a better option. We'll pop a defense boost, increasing our stats. What I remember about this fight is every single motherfucker can heal. And they're letting me know that on turn 1. Basically letting you know if you don't deal with the issues, they will just stick around. Alright, now that the defense is built up, I think Rand can start getting a little bit physical with them. I'm going to try Glow, but I think Pyro might be the better option to go with. So let's see what Glow does, or what Glow does for damage. It's 44 damage, that's not bad. Yeah, taking that defense buff was nice. Alright, so Rand will attack, and let's see how Pyro compares. Glow is 44 damage. Alright, we're going to stick with the Pyro. Unfortunately, that magic 2 goddamn health made a difference there. Alright, let's heal Elfine, and have Elfine continue to whittle away the life of the Mariner. The guy looked like Squidward got caught in a trash compactor, got eaten by a raccoon, and then the raccoon threw him back up. The trash compactor is absolutely right. His outfit is incredibly... if I were to be nice, I'd say busy. Alright, let's see how that goes. You bitch ass. 57! My god, the Yeti's got some healing powers. By the way, this isn't even like the actual boss fight. This is the underlings fight. So that is kind of how intense they try to make it be clear. Actually, hold on. I don't want it to heal. This is like one of the few times First Strike would be pretty useful. And then we're going to pop a heal all. Alright, so with one of them down, that's already a big difference to the flow of combat. Alright, standard attack. Pop the Pyro. Well, that kind of sucked. Now Elfine is encased in ice, but apparently that didn't last for shit. I'll take that. Mana Juice. Elfine is gonna need that access to the mana. Damn it! I meant to attack the Mariner. Although that's pretty good damage. Maybe I just shift focus to the Yeti first. I also think the Yeti was technically the better healer. I'm gonna do that. Also, I'm not sure for anybody who watches down the line, but I know that Rigid was around, and Richard were both around when I did the, did you guys remember around Halloween, I think it was for the Halloween special, I played that game, the Slay the Princess. I was super excited to see Mark play that game. Markiplier. I don't know if anybody else cares about that, but like I laughed at it. I was happy. Oh my god, that is so low. Please, Rand, do the heal. All right, we're down to one enemy. Did remember that? I'll be honest. Even when I think back about that game, what I remember was absolutely getting livid at it, like actually getting mad at what the game presented itself as, and then what I felt was kind of a rug pull at one point. But the way they danced that, and that they pulled, you know, I genuinely think, in hindsight, they pulled the emotions from me that they wanted me to feel, and in doing so, kind of really showcased how well done what they made was. And I kind of hope for the developers of that game that seeing someone like Markiplier play it is going to boost their sales. I'm not sure if anybody stays up on a lot of the video game and tech news on that stuff, but I saw something. Actually, it's probably going to use the item and save my mana. There we go. I saw something about the developer, whether it's the lead developer, if it was a party of one, I don't remember, but it was somebody who worked on the game. I assume it was a single lead developer or something. Went out and actually advocated for piracy. As weird as that sounds, they actually came out and said, what's strange about it is I remember the developer basically saying to not watch streamers and to experience their game yourself, which I agree with and disagree with in part, because if a streamer is going to stream the game consistently and show you all of the endings, I understand where they're coming from. But part of the experience of that game is playing through it yourself and making your own choices and seeing what ending you would get. So if like what I did, I played through it once on a stream and showcased it, I don't think the disdain for people streaming your game should apply to that. Okay, here we go. Now we have the boss fight. But, and I'm not sure, maybe I'm reading into what they said at the time incorrectly. But then add to, I need the buff, I need the boost. Anyways, I seem to recall that being a thing that they had kind of said at one point, and it confused me. I defense boost only for them to defense down me. Well, I'm going to continue the cycle because Rand gets free attacks that way. Anyways, but they recently came out and said that if you want to play the game and you can't afford the game, they would rather you pirate the game than miss out on the experience. And I've got to say, I damn near win, and I might still, for people that I have in my Steam library, I might go buy their game a fucking second time and send it to someone. Because that is the kind of approach to the art form, because I still view video games largely as an art form. That is an approach to the art form that I like and I respect seeing. And I'm bringing that up because I thought that was such a cool thing for them to take their stance on. Let's try the glow here. This guy looks like light would hurt him. Like me in high school, stepping outside. You should probably focus on beating Squidward Vomit. I'm working on it, I swear. But I'm trying to think as I do. Possibly something I shouldn't be doing. Don't think, just do. Alright, for the MP cost, it's definitely better to just stick with the Pyro going forward. Pop the defense boost because the bastard dropped my defense again. Alright, I'm pretty sure at this point it would be pretty hard for me to lose. That said, I'm sure I'll find a way. Let me not swap. We're going to use a mana juice. I was going to swap because I'm not sure how many more items I want to spend. But the mana juices were pretty cheap. I've just got to slowly work down his constant cycle of heal, debuff, heal. I might even not reboost my defense if he drops it again, just because I'm getting sick of the back and forth dance. Overall, I'm in the position where the back and forth dance eventually leads to victory anyways, but I shouldn't just play it safe at this point because that's going to take like 6 more turns than it has to. Just all in, fuck him up. I'll be honest, I totally expected to lose this fight. You're a DemiKid. As everybody dies. So far, the monsters we have seen and fought have been largely either cartoonish or very demonic. Obviously, the more angry, aggressive-looking creatures have belonged to the Imperium. Where we're going next, I think, opens up to some unique monster designs, and I kind of want to showcase a few of them before we wrap up. Thanks, Ian. You saved my skin. I owe you one, DemiKid. Forget it. I heard Elena was heading to the lair with Amy. Yeah, Elena hopes to find someone at the lair who will know about the time rifts. Sorry I can't stick around and chat. Imperium soldiers may come back any minute. Maybe next time. So right now, we're in the story, we're very, very early. What we have witnessed is we know that there is a tyrannical force beating even the civilians down, a rebel alliance, and we are elementary school students thrown into a fantasy world in which already we have witnessed an attempted kidnapping. Alright, I guess I can't get through here yet. I wanted to get through here because one of the monsters on the other side up here, I think Rigid will appreciate the design of. Little chef's kiss. Alright, let's continue working our way through. I should have healed. But we just fought some Yetis, and now Yetis are already a monster we could, in theory, recruit. I don't think I'm going to give it a shot yet. Again, part of me remembers that your character level also determines how likely you are to recruit monsters. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but going through it right now, I am more focused on trying to not die. And that Yeti hits like a truck. All of them hit like trucks. Oh my god. It's kind of like how people see reaction channels. People tend to see them in lazy. And while some are good, and while some are, a good reaction adds to whatever you're reacting to. It's the same. Okay. I agree completely, and I want to expand on that a little bit while I head back up here to try to go heal, because Baby Thunder God! Anyways, what I was going to say on that is watching a good reaction channel. Obviously, some reaction channels are hot garbage. I have seen some reaction channels where they show the entire thing that they're reacting to. They put like goofy ass filters and they modify the audio. Like, don't get me wrong, on the video editing side of their process, they put in a little bit of work. God, already. I made it like 2 feet, game. This is rough. Anyways, I have seen channels like that I don't know how they're allowed to exist. Anyways, they react to it and they put those filters on it, and I know why they do it. So like, I don't need to worry. I don't need correcting it as to like, Ian, they do that because they're trying to avoid copyright claims. I know that's what they're trying to do, but they'll do that and have no reaction to the entire thing as they watch whatever they're watching. And then at the very end of their video, they sit back and tell you like a minute and a half of their thoughts. They'll watch a 20-minute episode of something and then tell you a minute and a half about what they thought about what they saw. And they'll call that they'll somehow try to justify that as transformative enough to avoid YouTube being mad at them. Ones like that, I don't fault companies for trying to protect their IP. To go after and say, hey, you basically showed our thing and we didn't get anything meaningful out of it. We've lost money. You're basically stealing from us. On that, I kind of understand. Please let me. So yeah, I can ride Rand even if he's unconscious. That also didn't sound the way I wanted that to sound. But anyways, what I was going to say further to that. Yeah, I know. Rand, shut up. Please. Rand, no. There we go. Anyways, but the ones that will react during, the ones that kind of almost make it feel warm and inviting, and that you experience the video with them in a way that is unique to what that kind of content offers, it really makes it feel more like, again, what I try to do when I play video games on this channel, is it makes it feel almost like you're there watching the content with a friend. And that actually enhances the experience of watching something, in my opinion. And more than once, I have watched a reaction channel react to something, and I myself go and seek out more content regarding what they reacted to. Commonly with that, it goes to like music and things. I could have recruited a crane here. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, we'll just attack it normally, though. Yo, this crane is pretty powerful, and it just made itself stronger. Oof. But anyways, yeah, reaction channels, in my opinion, aren't bad as long as they do what they do in the right way. The idea of sitting there with someone watching it, enhancing your experience, and then you possibly going out and wanting to see more of what they made, more of what somebody has worked on. All of that stuff is massively important and viable, in my opinion. And I think companies are foolish to shut that down. The question there is making sure that if you're gonna shut something down, that you pick ones that should be shut down. Like I said, the ones that I mentioned before, if there is nothing that happens during the video, no pausing, no talking, no reactions, you're not really making the kind of content you originally claimed, in a sense, that you sort of were making. Sorta Stupid is a channel that perfectly fits what you just described. I assume you mean on the good side of that. Because yeah, I think the channels that do it right bring more to the table than advertising dollars could give a company. Someone sharing essentially what you made in that sense, while basically saying you can't watch and enjoy this in its entirety without me talking with you, without you experience what I add to it, might give you the reason to seek out and buy something that you otherwise never would have even known existed. And to cut that off entirely is foolish of some companies that do that. When Nintendo was super angry about YouTubers and trying to shut down anybody playing Nintendo games, that irritated the absolute fuck out of me, because I am a Nintendo fan in the sense of I like oftentimes what Nintendo makes. I oftentimes will buy the Nintendo consoles when they come out. I enjoy this stuff. It's what I like. But I also will absolutely let companies' bad practices affect my buying purchases going forward. And so when Nintendo did that, it was like, son of a bitch, y'all are being some fucking dumbass dirtbags. It helps you, in a sense, of channels doing this correctly. Again, the premise of them taking down channels was not the problem on its surface. The problem that they had is that they targeted people that were actually promoting their product in a certain sense, actually giving something of value to a product more than what it was on its own. So if somebody was playing a game and had no dialogue and just played the game and shared the game to its entirety, it'd be like the Lootly. I understand why that would piss you off. But not somebody trying to share the experience of playing the game as well. because there are things that when someone plays a game, only you as a player will get to experience in the way as it was intended to be delivered. For example, if I'm playing through this game, I'm not going to look at every single monster in this game. Alright, I think Kieran's Horn is one of those artifact items I talked about. Oh, hey. I never actually used the map in this game, so that's new to me. Oh, shit. Okay, so, we're in the Foggy Marsh. Okay, and I can go... Okay, this is good, this is good. So the lair area is where we're heading. Okay. Over here is Hermit, where we were at. The Devuge, I don't know what that word is. Trail. There is a monster in there, as I recall, that I expect Rigid, you're just gonna be like, yo, okay, you know what? That's nice. This area here is where shit starts to get serious when we get there. That is... When we see this area, that is, in my opinion, the telling point of when this game is like, okay, now we're going to get serious with some shit. So that is kind of the point to aim for in progress. And I mean when you get there for story purposes. Okay, yeah, okay, so you were talking about that channel, Sorta Stupid, in response to, again, the more productive and good side of that equation. Hold on, again, I'm going to adjust my microphone. Sorry, I had to adjust how I was sitting. I am starting to get a little bit pained from some of my, my body aches. I'm getting old and dying, guys. Anyways. As far as bad reaction channels go, I've seen those too. I usually just stop watching those quickly, so I can't name any. Exactly. I come across them, and it's just like, you're not adding anything to me. If I wanted to just watch the show, I would go watch the show. If I wanted to just listen to the song, I'd go listen to the song. You aren't making it any more than I got myself out of what the product is. You must be Ian. Lena and Amy should be in the back room. Oh shit, they slipped into the back room! Alright, this guy is, I think, the story guy. That's not the guy I was talking about that trains monsters. Yeah, I can hear that family member just came in. So I'm sure Rhea might be barking soon. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. I don't know what this one's about, so I need to go figure this out. Alright, I'm back. Sorry if you guys hear anything in the background. What this is about is, for those of you that don't know, I do some gardening, and some family members came by to grab some of the... I'm pulling tomatoes finally and some other things, and they want to borrow some, or take some, for dinner over at my grandfather's. So that's what that was all about. So sorry about that, but we should be good to continue. Alright, can't go in through here. I know that there are, like, items in some areas, and I'm not looking for them. Hey, Ian, would you talk to Lena? Ian! Yo! Have you seen this place? Monsters everywhere! It's fucking dope! I found out what to do against the time rift. You need to use a time chain. All you have to do is throw it into the rift. But you have to hurry. But you have to hurry. If left unchecked, time rifts will expand. If they get too big, Even time chains won't help. We must find some before it's too late. That sunflower field that's behind you in that one photo of you is immaculate. Oh, you're talking on Twitter? Yes, that is, I went someplace to get that photo, and I was able to walk around their fields, and I came across that, and I had to take the picture. I remember when Double for Anime did a video where he reacted to a RNKN video, and he literally didn't even move the entire time. He was reacting, air quotes. Nor did he even pause it at all. Yeah, again, those are the kinds of reaction channels that I understand shutting down. It's not necessarily that I advocate for it, but I understand it. And to clarify, I hate Double for Anime. That's just an example of a very bad reaction video. Look, fair enough. Neither Rigid or I could come up with one. It's just that we've seen them. Time chains. Where should we go to find them? The legends speak of chains in Valhalla. In your world, there are supposedly some in Dem, the kingdom of demons. The kingdom of Dem? It really exists? Ian, I was thinking about going to Dem. Oh wait, no, Lena was the friend, right? So I'm doing the right voice here? I think Amy's the quiet one. Shin's planning to go there as well. You? Go to Dem. Where is Dem? Dem, where are you at? Why are you not here? We got Dem representation in this game. You? Go to Dem. Are you sure, Lena? Not really, but I'm willing to try. If there are time chains in Dem, I'll find them. Okay, I'll stay here in Valhalla and look for the other chains. Alright, and I think this is story progress. We got Mike Guy here in his furry wolf form. Time chains were left here by Lord Light and Dark Lord, the creators of Valhalla. Legend has it that the two are originally from the Dem Kingdom located in your world. Hi Ian, thanks for everything. I've got good news. Somebody in this lair has a king lock. It lets you carry more demons into battle. By the way, Lena and Amy are around here. Yeah, I already spoke with them. Oh, and we got an open up here. Awesome. Alright, so we got Rebel Fight Club. Fuck yeah. Come on, don't let Shin beat you again. May the best man win. How do we fight in Rebel Fight Club? We rub our bodies against each other vigorously. Is that all you got? Okay. Seriously? Thank you. We're just getting the same line over and over again. Shin wins again. Dang it. 2 against 1 and Shin still wins. Yo, the stamina you've got to have to be rubbing bodies with each other violently and still be declared a winner on a 2v1. Shin out here rocking some like grade A game. Add any Valhalla demons to your party. Oh, yeah, the King's Lock also lets me have access to stronger monsters as well. Lena probably told you. I'm going to the Dem of your world. The Imperium grows strong. All is lost without the power of dark and light. I hope to find it there. In the Dem of your world. Shin, I've decided to go with you. Well, you know the dangers. Yeah, if that's your decision, I won't argue. But keep this in mind. I lead, you follow. Otherwise, you stay here. Agreed. Rubbing elbows with the best of them. At least I hope those are their elbows. Those were absolutely not the elbows they were rubbing, Rigid. I'm fairly certain I walked in on something an elementary school student shouldn't be seeing. Even if it's not the original implication that the mind might want to think of when I say that, understand there are other interpretations that could be a little bit more aggressive. Ian, I'm leaving for Dem. Ian, I'm leaving you for Shin. He's way stronger, handsomer, and he got better fashion sense. He wears his hat like a human. Alright, be careful. Bye. Bye, Felicia. I'll stay in Valhalla. I'll try to find the time shades here. Alright, I can't remember. Is it this guy that has the King's Lock? Ian, I heard you've got the powers of both demon and human. Interesting combination. So how about a friendly little match? Oh, this seems optional. I think the King's Lock I can just walk in and get, so I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Alright, the Dread Fang is another one of those artifacts. We got an Angel's Wing, which I think is fast travel. Alright, let's see what everybody else has. Little competition. No, I will come back for Demon Fight Club later. Maybe the guy with the King's Lock is over here somewhere. You'll find Hydraville in the North Hermit. Some of our allies live around there. Alright, so this is the fusion area. Oh, and this guy who is not active yet, I guess. I think this is the people with the chambers here is normally where you go to do the relic fusing. Hey, good timing. Yeah, okay, this is where you can start leaving. Like, if I still had the fire rat, this is where I'd leave the fire rat, and I'd play through the entire game and come back here regularly to check on it, and it would be regularly getting stronger until the training cycle ended, and then I could put it in for another cycle of training. It's not cheap to do, like, crazy big training, but for example, this tells me what it will increase, and I can put whatever amount of money I want to justify to make that number go up as much as possible. This is honestly a really cool mechanic to make your favorite monsters that aren't viable into the end game, viable into the end game if you really, really want it. And I think the idea of having that as an option is really cool. Alright, so that's a clinic. The other guy's probably the rest guy. Alright, so maybe I have to go do the Demon Fight Club in order to get the King's Lock. I guess I'll try it. Let's see how we do! Wait, no, wait, I was ready. I'm ready, I promise. There we go. Don't drop the demon soap. Wait, wrong kind of fighting. No. You might be onto something here, Rigid. Hear me out. We'll see some of the monsters, and there might be some reconsideration. You hear that, guys? Let's show them some real demon power. I really feel like I'm under-leveled for this right now. I have done very little monster fusing and very little monster recruiting. Yeah, this might not go too well. Alright, let's start by defending and getting that buff. That buff is mandatory here. God, that buff was mandatory. Alright, now we're going to heal Rand. Hold on. We actually have an earth attack as well. Alright, so all of these are single shots, so we're going to do the fire attack on the ice enemy, see if that does good enough damage. That looked like it did good enough damage! I like that damage. I like that number. More of that, please. In fact, I think we can take out that one with a standard attack now. Yeah, okay, that's gonna hurt though. Yeah, I should probably continue. Just pump the magic. Go all in. Over here melting some babies, I see. Look, at least I look good doing it. Obviously, I think the fire skill would be pointless to attack the crane with. I imagine light's got to be a little bit better. The motherfucker's breathing fire. How effective can fire be against him? Running low on magic, though. There we go. That's actually a pretty good payout. $270? Hell yeah. I'm sorry. I thought it was impressive when Shin went 2-on-2. I just went, or 2-on-1. I just went 3-on-1. By the way, Shin also uses monsters. I'm fairly certain it wasn't just Shin swinging hands with them. Anyways, so when it was 2-on-1, it was super impressive. Now it's 3-on-1, and I've got to have a round 2 with a dope ass spider. You guys are assholes. Oh my god, Shin, he's so amazing. Quick, beat up the new guy. Everyone just pub stop his ass. $270 Australian McDonald's tokens. That is the kind of spider that you expect to see in Australia. Alright, so I am going to Mana Juice for Actually, I should probably defend. No, son of a bitch! Oh, that was fucked up. No. I wanted to just defend once. Alright, energy pill on Rand. Item, mana juice on Ifine. Elfheim. On Sword Art Online. Okay, let's try to correct this now. There we go. We'll take the defense boost, which will hopefully set me up to start getting more productive actions happening. First things first, I want to get rid of the spider. I think the spider is actually a pretty decently strong demon. Luckily, I think the Pyro Shot is going to be generally useful here across both enemies, so I don't have to spend the 2 mana to the 10 mana to get a more elementally effective spell. All right, definitely just got to pour them all into Elfheim. I thought I was going to fight the one guy who told me that he wanted to fight me. I didn't realize I was going to be fighting everybody in this goddamn room. So not only was it like crazy, stupid, impressive, apparently, when Shin beat 2 guys, but I have to deal with not only the outnumbered combat on the first round, a 2-on-1 here as well, and in a gauntlet match style. Shin, get fucking dunked on. Alright, Elfheim is starting to get a little bit too far down the hurt hole. Alright, actually, let's heal Elfheim and use the Pyro. You're getting jumped like it's Detroit. God fucking damn, not even wrong. If I let them, they're gonna make me bite the curb in a minute. Alright, I'm hoping that's not enough to straight kill it. Damn it. That actually isn't that good of a thing. Not bad, Ian. I'm next. I know you're next, and you're making this very uncomfortable. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Mana, Elfine. Because I don't think he can make use of any of his needed skills right now. Yeah, he only has 5. I need 6. Son of a bitch! Alright, I know the unicorn is actually pretty fucking decent. I think I'll probably have a better time taking out the other enemy. Thank God. Alright. Off of that, I am going to Mana Juice Elfine again. Elfine is going to defense boost. I probably should have Mana boosted Rand, but I think I'm just going to, never mind, doesn't even fucking matter. This guy is fucking cracked. Man, do I try for the... Let's see if this does anything. It literally did nothing, and I got shit rocked for it. Damn it. Yeah, I am not in a good spot now. Yep, there we go. Luckily, that was a practice match, and I'm allowed to lose that, apparently. But, what does that do to my party? Because technically they still went down. Yeah, okay, so now I've... Not only did I lose the fight, I have to go pay an ass load of money to get my monsters back up into fighting form. God damn, that's all my money! Oh boy! Do I even have 50? Thank you, I had no money. I's a broke bitch. Alright, so in order for me to progress, I am going to have to recruit some monsters, fuse some monsters, go through that fight and get the King's Lock. So what I'm going to do is in between, it's like the American healthcare. No, it isn't. I got healed afterwards anyways. I was broke as fuck and they were still like, ah, okay, fine. Anyways, in between, I am going to beef up my party, get the King's Lock, because I don't think primary story happens when I get the King's Lock, and that means I can go for an absolute absurd amount of grinding and get the stuff I need to be in a much better place to progress through the story next time without having to spend any time grinding and just cakewalk through some monster fights. Anyways, thank you so much everybody for stopping in. Rigid, Richard, and Dodge Dusk, who managed to stop in at the start of the stream. Again, I've mentioned about some of the stuff that happens in this game. I think we are 2 locations away from some of the crazier stuff finally starting to happen. So this is one location we're at right now. I think there's one coming up that sends me to that area I talked about where they start letting you know just how crazy some of this shit starts to get. But I am definitely looking forward to getting further along in this game. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in. Have a good one. Hope to see you next time. Have a blessed one. Bye.